Om Shanti. I have been asked specially to discuss with you some of my experiences with Mama, especially those last days when the sisters started spreading this godly knowledge in 52, early 52. They first came to Ahmedabad and also they went to Delhi. And within 15-20 days of their trip to Ahmedabad, they had received an invitation to come to Bombay. And in May 52, they came to Bombay, and within first 15 days only, my Lokik mother came into contact with Brahma Kumari's sisters in 52. And through my mother, I came into contact with this institution. My first visit was, I think, on 19th of September 52 to this place where these sisters were staying as the guest of somebody. So this is how I came into contact. I saw Mama for the first time. You know, Mama means Mateshwari or Mother, you see, Divine Mother. We call it by her nickname Mama and Baba. So I came into contact with Mama. I saw for the first time in 1953. Mama was in Bombay for about 3 or 4 days only. And so at that time I had seen Mama for the first time. And then I saw Baba for the first time in 54 or 55. I don't remember exactly the year. When Baba was brought to Bombay, he had some kidney stone problem and he was in the hospital. So I saw Baba for the first time in an hospital. He was lying on the bed. And when I met him, I just asked him, Baba, how is your health? He said, I am okay. I told Baba that you have been operated. He said, no, I am not operated. I said, yes, you are operated. You are operated here. He said, no. So I asked my mother, that mother, you told me that he was operated, Baba was operated. And he says, no. My mother said, no, Baba, you were operated. And then Baba said that my body was operated, I was not operated. And then Baba gave me first lesson. So I had that first distinction that I have not taken 7 days course, but I have taken courses from Baba and Mama only. I am that unqualified student of this institution. I think most of you must have taken 7 days course. But unlike me, I think hardly a few of you will be there who might not have taken courses. So this is how I came into contact. Then the detailed contact came in 57. In 57, in June or July, it must be July, and my mother told me that she will like to invite Baba and Mama to Bombay. So I told my mother, Lokik mother, that yes, you can invite Baba and Mama to Bombay. And she asked me this question, that do you understand the meaning of word invitation? I said, yes, it is not a mere simple English word, invitation, but it means, you see, that as we are to play the role of host, and all the expenses right from Mount Abu to Bombay, stay in Bombay, and return back to Mount Abu, right up to the returning journey at the end. Till that time, we have to bear all these expenses. That is the meaning of word invitation. So she said yes, and then we wrote invitation, and Baba sent telegram that yes, he will come for 4 months. Baba and Mama both will come for 4 months. So I have that unique distinction of playing the role of a host for 4 months. And then the real journey started, because Baba wrote in that telegram that both of them will come and stay in Bombay for 4 months. We were in search of a flat accommodation so that Baba and Mama can be given nice accommodation. So we got one nice accommodation, and I booked it for 4.5 months. So our sister in charge was Sister Dadi Pushpa Shanta. So she said, Ramesh, Baba has given consent only for 4 months. Why you are booking for 4.5 months? So I was at that time cooperative soul, not a Raj Yogi soul. So I said, don't worry, sister. I will have to book it for 4.5 months. She said, Baba has given consent for 4 months, so you must book it for 4 months. I said, no, that is my problem. You don't worry about my problem. So she wrote to Baba, because when I said it is my problem, so she wrote like that also. And then when Baba came to Bombay, I went to railway station. I had my car. And so I was driving the car. Baba was sitting in the front. At the back, Mama and my Lokik mother, they were sitting. And then the real test started, real examination. You might have undergone examination by Maya, by Loki people and all those things, but I don't think you have undergone examination by Baba. It is one of those rare examinations because Baba also accepts anybody or somebody after examining him fully, because otherwise how can Baba also trust anybody? So Baba, the moment I was driving, I started driving, Baba said, oh child, you think that it is your problem, but I am going to stay here for 4 months only. And then he started questioning and all those things. He started taking my examination. Mama was sitting at the back, so with my mirror in front of me, I could see Mama, and Mama was also was able to see me. And Mama said like that, don't worry, don't worry. So she was giving me consolation that this is just merely an examination by Baba, but not, don't worry about it. But I could not understand what Mama was telling me. But I was answering Baba. Baba said, I will stay for 4 months only. And all those things. Then he stopped, and then I told Baba that, have you stopped? Have you told everything what you want to tell me? Tell me. He said, yes. Then I told him that, Baba, if we had taken this flat on rent for 4 months, then we would have received possession today morning at 6 o'clock. And your train has come at 6:30. So within half an hour, it is impossible for us to take that flat take possession and renovate and everything. So we have taken that flat 5 days in advance. And in that 5 days, you see, we have colored, whitewashed the entire flat. We have got new furniture, new, all those things, you see, everything new. And all those window curtains and all those things, you see. And everything is ready. Sisters have gone there just day before yesterday night. And today when you go there, class will be ready. And for you, breakfast and everything will be ready. So this would not have been possible if we had taken it for 4 months. And then I told Baba also that you also know that there is the drama. And as per drama, I don't know whether you will be required to extend your stay in Bombay. Baba said, no, no, under no circumstances I am going to extend my stay in Bombay. So I gave my little knowledge to Baba. And Baba, nobody knows. Even according to your own knowledge, God is not supreme. Drama is supreme. So nobody knows. You may have to stay more and extend your stay in Bombay. And how can you extend? Because if we had taken it for 4 months, then naturally at the end of the fourth month, the landlord will ask us to vacate these premises. And even if you go within 4 months, then what will happen that at the end of the month, when you leave, there will be many who might be coming to Bombay and they would like to see Bombay. So we will be playing that role of host of those brothers and sisters who might be in Bombay for the first time. So like that, you see, I was chit-chatting with Baba, and Mama was encouraging me of how to face the uh, examination by Baba. This is how I came to know Baba, Mama personally. And then daily in the morning, you see, I used to attend classes. In the beginning, Mama will be giving class for about 10, 15 minutes. And then Baba will come and Baba will start giving classes. In the morning, we used to take Baba for a morning walk also because doctor said advise Baba for a morning walk. So we used to take Baba to one garden, and in that garden Baba used to take walk. So like that you see, at the end of the fourth month, the real story starts. Dada Vishwakishore, who was at that time, you see, Baba's right hand brother, he used to take care of Baba's health also, and he will be taking Baba to various doctors for examination of his eyes and this and that and all those things, and for the general health checkup also. So on the last day, he took Baba to one doctor, and doctor prescribed some blood examination test. That was on Saturday. When Baba was to go on Monday. So on Monday morning, my sister, who is a doctor also, she came to Baba, she took Baba's blood, and Radha Vishwakishore and myself went to the lab where blood examination will take place. Baba was to leave on that day, and that was the last day of the fourth month. So when we went to that lab where medical examination of the blood was there, you see, that gentleman took the blood and said, okay, come after 3 days. On the fourth day, your report will be ready. Because the doctor had said that you come again to me with the report and then he will prescribe certain medicines for Baba. Now Baba was to leave on that day only, on the fourth day, on the last day of the fourth month. And this doctor, the lab people said that it will be ready only after 3 days. So there was that dilemma, what to do. So I remained silent and we came back to Baba. Dada Vishwakishore explained this position to Baba, that Baba, you see, you cannot leave today. Baba said, no, I want to leave. I have said, I will stay here only for 4 months and this is the last day. So they which showed that receipt in which it was mentioned that report will be ready. Blood was given on Monday morning, report will be ready on Thursday morning. So Baba had a dilemma, what to do and what not to do. So Dada Vishwakishore said, Baba, let us extend this stay here. This flat is available up to for another 10 days. So let us extend this stay. So I was standing in a corner. I was witnessing Baba. Now what is the reaction of Baba and Mama? Because Baba said that he will not extend his stay. And I said, Baba, drama is supreme, not you or I or Shiv Baba also. Nobody is supreme. And so Baba called me, child, what to do? I said, it is your choice. You have said you want to leave on the last day of the fourth month. You can leave. But what will happen to this medical report? So then Baba reluctantly said, okay, I will extend my stay up to Friday. So then I told Baba and Mama both, they were both standing. So I said that why you want to extend only up to Friday? You stay here for Saturday and Sunday also because brothers and sisters have holidays on Saturday and Sunday. They will be able to enjoy your company and Murlis and all those things. You go back to Mount Abu on next Monday. Even then, we will be having 3 days, extra 3 days, because still we have got 10 days time. And so even if you go on next Monday, you will have time for next 3 days thereafter also. So Baba agreed and Baba laughed at me and said that, yes, you are right, drama is supreme. I said, no, it is not a question of right or wrong. It is drama, whether nobody is right or nobody is wrong. So this is how I had that role of playing the role of host for Baba for 4.5 months. Then so many things happened in between, but I'm just going to tell you about Mama only. About Mama, I can tell you that you see, um, she was educated in Bombay. She was a student in a school in Bombay for some time because her father was in Bombay, and she was studying in a Parsi. I don't know whether you know, there is one small religion known as Parsis or Zoroastrians. So in that school, Mama was a student. And so Mama had an influence of Parsi style. Even that sari also, which she was wearing, she will be wearing like a Parsi style. In the front, you see, uh, right up to the end, you see up to the toes of the left foot and all those things. And she had a beautiful beautiful body in the sense that you see, she was liked by everybody. And before knowledge, you know, normally people think of marriage only. And so she was being demanded, so to say, by many rich people of Sindhi community. Unfortunately, Mama had lost her father in her young age, and therefore they were not so rich. But because of Mama's educational career and all those things, she was in great demand. And then she went to Hyderabad with her mother, and there the question came up. There she came into contact with Brahma Baba. And then Baba thought that yes, see, here is a nice daughter, she would like to. So Baba invited her for meeting, and then Baba asked her this question: what will you like, child? Whether your eternal place in the world drama or housewife of somebody and a limited life of limited pleasures and all those things. And Mama instantly, in a second, she opted that yes, she would like to have the spiritual life. And therefore she accepted. She was a young girl, hardly 16, 17. She was also, she was admitted in a school in Hyderabad also. And that was 11th standard. Lati Prakash Mani and Mamma, both of them were students of the same school. And in fact, they were sitting on the same bench. This is how they were school friends. And then Mamma decided in due course of time to become head of to become Brahma Kumari's sister. At that time, the institution had already started, and one sister, Kikni, she was in Bombay also for some time, and then she left her body. That sister Kikni gave Mamma 7 days course also. And then Baba had gone to Kashmir for about 2 or 3 months. And then at that time, Baba gave Mamma um, entire management of the institution during his absence from Hyderabad. And Mamma managed the institution nicely. And I had asked Mamma also that before this knowledge, what was your aim in life? So Mama had told me that before this knowledge, bhakti was there very common. And so Mama had that dream to follow. There is one woman, I would say saint, before about 400 years. She is known as Meera. She was a very good singer also, and she used to have her own songs also, devotional songs and all those things. So Mama said that, look, even after 400 years, that women saint is being remembered. Although she was wife of a king also, she was queen also. But there were many kings and queens, but nobody remembers them. But this women saint is remembered by everybody. So Mama wanted to be like that only, and she said that she wanted to leave footprints on the history, so that even after, just as that women saint is remembered after 400 years, she also would like to be remembered after 400 years. So like that, she had that ambition and also desire to be uh, to have a spiritual life. So she accepted and she surrendered to Baba immediately, and then she started managing the institution also. In 37, Diwali day, when the institution was officially, Baba surrendered, Baba formed a committee of sisters, and then Baba surrendered everything, and it was known as Om Mandli. And so the Mama became the chief of that Om Mandli. And Baba Mama was then known as Om Radhe. So like that, you see, she right from the beginning had that position of chief of Brahma Kumaris. And then, some of the cases also which went on in the courts also in those good old days, some cases regarding conjugal rights, some cases regarding right to property. Because in those good old days, it was thought that women has no right to property. Property can be either owned by the father of the daughter or husband of a wife or son of a mother. But women, it was thought like that the women has no right to property. And so in one of the cases, you see, she was asked to give testimony also. And then when she was in the witness box, she was asked to take oath. And as per that oath, the wordings are keeping and accepting God as omnipresent. I swear in the name of God that I will say truth and nothing else but the truth. But as per our divine knowledge, God is not omnipresent. So Mama said, I will not take this oath. So she had that much courage to tell these things openly in the court. That her Baba, our lawyer said, oh, don't create problems in the court. Just go and give your testimony officially. Mama said, I cannot take this oath. I will just say, in the name of God, I will tell truth and nothing else but the truth, because I don't find God omnipresent. So like that, she had that courage also to face the court trial and face the judge also, that she will tell the truth and nothing else but the truth. So these are this is just the preliminary background of Mama. And then after, in 57, Baba and Mama went back to Abu. I had no contact thereafter. Then Baba came two, three times also, in 59, 60, 61 also. But Mama never used to come along with Baba. Mama used to go to different places. In 61 May, I was in Mount Abu, and Mama returned from her tour from North India. So Baba asked me to sit with Mama. Child, if you have got any questions, you sit with Mama and seek answers from Mama. So that was the beginning of my close contact with Mama. So on that day in the evening, I had personal discussion with Mama. My very first question to Mama was that, Mama, because till that time it was thought that these messenger sisters, they leave the body. They leave this body and go to subtle world. And there they meet Brahma, Shiv Baba and all those things. So I had my doubt, because I said, nobody can leave this body. The moment the soul leaves this body, then what happens? The heart stops. And when the heart stops, well, then it means death. And how can the soul come back and start the body once again? It is not like a motor engine that you can switch off the engine and start again and the car will start functioning. This heart is not like the engine of a motor car. So I told Mama that I do not accept this theory that the sisters go into trance, they leave this body and they go up in the sky. So Mama asked me, what do you think? What is my perception. So I said, Mama, it is just like that in a cinema hall. When we are sitting, everybody is there in front of us. But on the screen, through the help of the projector, we see something. That something which is shown through the help, with the help of the projector by the film producer and the director and all those things. So we see that thing with the help of the projector. Or in a submarine also, there is that periscope. I don't know whether you know, in case of submarine is moving down below under the sea water level. And then there is a rod only known as periscope. And through periscope, it has got connection with the outer world. So I gave my explanation like this. So Mama said that I also don't know, but the traditional up till now belief is that the messenger sisters leave this body. And then she said, you ask this question to Baba. So that also impressed me that look, Mama does not, she will not like to indulge in speculations. Otherwise, she would have said something or anything. Most of us, if we are asked with a question about which we may not be having full answer, then what happens? We start speculating. Many times Baba has said clearly that if you don't have answers, you should not speculate, and you should say, I don't know, I will have to ask my seniors and they'll let you know. But most of us, what happens that we just start speculating. But I like Mama and honesty of Mama, that she was not knowing answer to that thing. She was having traditional information only. And she said, you ask these things to Baba. And so I told late in the night to Usha, my Lokik wife, that look, the honesty of Mama, I like the sincerity and honesty of Mama. She will not think that she knows everything. Most of us think that we know everything and we can answer any question under the sun. But she was, although she was the chief and head and all those things, but she did not indulge in speculation. So on that day in the evening class, I asked Baba about these things, that how the sisters go into trance. And Baba also asked me, what is my opinion? And I said same thing, that sisters cannot leave this body. Baba said, okay, I will reply this question next day. And then the next day Baba gave that answer. Now we all of us know that, you see, it is just a vision only. The sisters do not leave their body. The soul remains inside only, and all those things you know it. I don't want to go into the details of that thing. But that was the beginning of my close connection with Mama. And then I came back in 62 to Mount Abu. And then I invited Baba again to Bombay. That Baba, just as you came for 4.5 months, you come again to Bombay and let me again play the role of host for both of you. And Baba said, no, he does not have time. He wants to go to Delhi and other places. Mama can come. So I said, okay, it's very good. See, for me it is, both of you are equal. That means either you come or both of you come or let Mama come. So Baba said, where Mama will stay? At that time we had in Bombay 2 residences, one the old one and the new one. We had shifted to new residence, but we had still our old residence. So I told Baba that let Mama stay at my new residence, I will go back to my old residence. Baba said, okay. And so Mama came to Bombay. Originally her plan was to be in Bombay for 2 or 3 months. But because of work, Baba wanted Mama to take care of the picture of Lakshmi Narayan. And so slowly and slowly, Mama's stay extended in Bombay at my new residence. We were staying at our old residence. We used to get up early in the morning, take bath and all those things, come to the new residence, take Mama and go to the class, and then come back after the class and then take lunch with Mama In the evening also take dinner with Mama and then go back to our old residence. And then daily you see chit-chatting with Mama on various aspects of knowledge. This is how for 8 months in the beginning, Mama was with us. And for 8 months, you see, I had that privilege of taking my lunch and dinner. And for 8 months, taking Mama to the classes and then to all the other centers and all those things also. So that's how close contact. During that period only Mama was operated for tonsils also. And we took Mama to the hospital, got operated and all those things. We had, through that, at that time only Baba wanted picture of Lakshmi Narayan. So we selected a nice um, artist. Mama will send sisters into trance and find out what will be the dress of Lakshmi and what will be the dress of Narayan, hairstyle and everything. So that was also a very good training ground for me, of how pictures of this divine family, that means all those pictures, now we see we are seeing so many pictures. So that was the beginning of the training for me of how to picturize this knowledge. Because, for example, if I give you detailed explanation of elephant, you will not be able to still grasp what an elephant means. I remember once one brother from Mauritius came to Bombay, and we had a peace march. And in that peace march, we had one elephant. So that brother from Mauritius told me, "Is this elephant?" I said, "Yes." "Is it real?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Can I go and touch elephant?" I said, "Yes, you can go and touch him." Then I said, "Why you are asking me these questions?" He said, "I am seeing elephant for the first time. Now I realize what an elephant means." So through picture, you get clear-cut understanding. Otherwise, what happens? You know that story, elephant and six blind people. I don't know whether you have read that story. You have read that story? Elephant and six blind people, you see, and somebody had just touched the tail of the elephant and said, elephant is just like a snake. Somebody had touched the um, uh, legs of the elephant and they said, oh, they are just like pillars and all those things, you see. So like that, you see, unless we see the entire picture, we do not have complete understanding. So this is how I came to know about drawing pictures of Lakshmi Narayan and therefore the divine art of picturizing this knowledge, which was very useful because subsequently I became instrument for the godly service through exhibitions and museums and all those things. So during those 8 months, you see, I had that maturity of understanding this divine knowledge and how to handle situations because Mama used to have so many letters and all those things. Mama used to administer everything by staying in Bombay. She was managing the entire institution. She was very much particular about replying letters and all those things. I asked Mama, why you are immediately replying letters? Mama said that, yes, if I don't reply, how those people who have written to me for certain guidance or instructions, how they will receive these things. In those days, still, the emails and faxes and telephones and trunk calls and all those things, they were not common. Telegrams were common, but telegrams also normally meant, or telephones also, trunk calls also meant either for conveying some very, very important news and mostly also negative news of sickness or death and all those things only. So, Mama will say, come on, reply like this, and she will reply in her own handwritings and all those things. So she was giving me that guidance and training. Then Mama came back to Abu. I brought Mama back to Abu also. And then we had our exhibition. Then we decided to have exhibitions. And at that time, Mama was in Bombay. Not exactly. Before that, you see, what happened in April 64, Mama was in Kanpur. And suddenly we received telephone from Kanpur saying that one brother talked with me on phone about Mama that yesterday Mama was examined by a doctor and the doctor has said that she should be immediately taken to Bombay because Mama might be having a suspected cancer. In those days, medical facilities in India about cancer, there were not that many. Only in Bombay we had a famous Tata hospital for cancer. So the doctors from Kanpur had recommended that Mama should be taken to Bombay. And those brothers told me, so I asked that brother that, what is the program of Mama? So that brother told me that he has talked with Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba was at Mount Abu. That Baba has told that Mama should go to Abu and not to Bombay first. So I told that brother that please do not accept this guidance from Baba. I will talk with Baba and then let you know where Mama should go. In my humble opinion, Mama should come first straight to Bombay. So then I immediately booked Trunkle to Mount Abu and told Baba that Mama should be brought to Bombay. She should not go to Abu first. Baba said, no, 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 she should come to Abu first, then Baba will decide. So I told Baba, what else can you decide? In case of a sickness, sickness is sickness. How are you going to change the events also? Let she come first to Bombay. So Baba said that where she will stay. By that time what had happened that we had disposed of our old residence. So we had only one residence. So I told Baba, Mama will stay with us. She has already stayed with us for 8 months. And then subsequently also she came for 2 months also. So I told that Mama has already stayed with us for 10 months. Let she stay with us again. She said, but that time you were having your old house residence and now you don't have that old residence. I said, so what? Let she come here, stay with us. We will take Mama to hospitals. My sister is a doctor. And you know that you have said so many times in your Murli that doctor is next to God. And a patient requires medical treatment and medical attention. So my sister will be there, I will be there, and everybody will be here. So Baba said, okay child, you can ask that Mama to come to Bombay. Then I asked Baba that why you have changed this question. I mean this question of why you are answering that let Mama come to Bombay and not to Abu. So Baba said that look child, I was also thinking of sending Mama to Bombay directly. But the question was where she will stay. And then you have answered this question. And Baba said that because of this, this answer, you have relieved me of this, and you have helped me in answering this question. And Baba said that when you help somebody at the nick of time, you get extra benefit. And Baba said that for this help to Mama and about this accommodation and operation, Baba will bless you extra in the golden age. I said, Baba, I don't want any extra benefit. When I take care of my mother, we don't do it with any expectation that because I take care of my mother, I will get extra benefit or extra blessings and all those things. Please do not think like that I am doing with some selfish motive of getting extra blessings from you. This is not a business that I care something and you give me extra, and because you are giving me extra, I am taking care. It is not a exchange, or this is not a business. This is out of love. Baba said, yes, I appreciate this situation. And Baba said, okay, you invite Mama straight from Kanpur to Bombay. I said, no, Baba, I cannot. Because those brothers and sisters from Kanpur will not accept my direction. You have to telephone Kanpur and you have to direct them that Mamma should go straight to Bombay at the residence of Ramesh. Unless your directions are there, my direction will not prevail. Because my direction cannot override your direction. You have already given direction that she should be brought first to Abu and then further course will be decided. So I had a very clear-cut concept about all those things and Baba appreciated that thing. He said, yes child, you are right. I have to first telephone Kanpur. So I told Baba, you first give ring to Kanpur. After 1 hour, I will give ring to Kanpur. So Baba immediately directed Kanpur people. And so Mamma was brought to Bombay. I went there to receive Mamma. She was brought to our residence. And then Dada Vishwakishore also came to Bombay. We had invited one doctor, Dr. Paymaster, who was chief of Tata Hospital. He came to our residence and he examined Mamma. Mamma had a cancer of the left breast. So he examined and he said that, yes, this is cancer. So I told the doctor, do not make irresponsible statements. How can you just without doing biopsy? Because my sister had told me that the biopsy should be first taken and then only through biopsy the final result can be told whether this is malignant tumor or non-malignant tumor. So because of my sister, I came to know these things. So I told that how can you tell and decide about this malignancy of this tumor? It may be non-malignant also. Then the Dr. Paymaster looked at me and said, what do you mean? He said, this is my 40 years experience that this type of malignancy, this type of tumor means cancer only. I said, doctor, you might be having self-confidence about your knowledge, but remember this, she is the head of our institution. We all love as our divine mother. And so please do not make loose statement. We accept what you say. Let us admit her and let us take her to hospital to see. But till biopsy is taken, please do not declare that she is suffering from cancer. She said, okay. After 2 days, admission was there. Mamma was taken to the hospital. And then the first examination, in the hospital, either the patient should sign declaration that if anything happens, the doctor will not be responsible. We on our own are authorizing doctor to perform operation. So we did not want Mamma to sign that declaration form. That officer in charge of the hospital said, come on, Mr. Ramesh, you sign this declaration. And then it was a big question to me that am I that near and dear relation of Mamma? Can I sign on behalf of Mamma? Can I bind Mamma if any mistake is there, if any mistake is committed by the doctor? So I was just thinking, should I sign or not? It is just like Hamlet. You know the Hamlet, to be or not to be. Like that I had a dilemma, to sign or not to sign. Because Dada Vishwakishore was not there, not available at that time. So I was there. And then my sister said, okay, Ramesh, you sign, what is there? So I said, okay, let me put the signature and establish near one and dear one relationship with Mamma. It is just a signature, but it means a contract. So we signed, and then Mamma, my sister also signed as the doctor, and she was admitted to the hospital. Then next day the operation was fixed. We were taking Mamma on a stretcher, you see, wheel stretcher. So I and my sister and Dada Vishwakishore, we were driving the stretcher to the hospital and operation theater. My sister remained in the operation theater, and we were all waiting outside. After 15-20 minutes, my sister came out and said that biopsy's result is that she is suffering from cancer. We said, okay. I telephoned from the hospital directly straight to Brahma Baba that yes, it has been finally decided through biopsy test that Mama is suffering from cancer. She was in the hospital for 10-15 days. And the Dr. P. Master told me once that, look, here is my career best patient. I have not seen any patient so calmly, so patiently undergoing this operation and also um, pain and all those things after the operation. So I told that doctor that she is otherwise also, number one, you are thinking of career-based patient. I told that doctor, she is a career-based person. Number one, from the women's side, because she is going to be the first Lakshmi of the golden age. As Narayan is going to be the first among the brothers and males, she is going to be the first among the sisters. So he said, I don't know that knowledge, but I know that she is my career-based patient. So afterwards, she was brought to my residence. Mama was again for 4 months in Bombay at my residence. Again, daily, you see, doctor suggested that she should be given out and taken in the morning for morning walk and all these things also. So we used to take Mama for the morning walk, and then she used to come for the classes and all those things. All that routine started for 4 months. And then in July, doctor said, okay, now you can take patient to Abu. So my sister, Mama, and Mama's just as Sister Munni is taking care of Dadi, and Sister Mohini was there. So we 4 of us came to Abu. In those days, there was no direct train from Bombay to Abu. We had to change at Ahmedabad. Up to Ahmedabad, there was broad gauge, and from Ahmedabad to Abu, meter gauge. So, and we were not having any center in Ahmedabad. One cooperative soul was there, so I had written to him to bring tea and some breakfast from Mama in the morning. So in the morning when we reached Ahmedabad, that gentleman brought tea and all those things, breakfast. So Mama said, come on Ramesh, you also take. So I had tears in my eyes. I said, look Mama, we are not in a position to offer you pure milk or pure tea or pure breakfast cooked by a person observing purity. We have not done so much of godly service of Ahmedabad people. So I had tears in my eyes. Mama said, nothing doing. This is the beginning of, and I bless this place, that you will have Ahmedabad, in Ahmedabad, a nice center and very good godly service of Ahmedabad. So the Gujarat godly service received blessings of Mama on the platform of Ahmedabad. Most of you might be knowing Ahmedabad because either you come via Delhi or Bombay. And then when you come via Bombay, you come to Ahmedabad also. So those blessings were received. And then we came to Abu. And then we realized one thing, that in the train, in that compartment, there were 4 seats. So we were all sleeping together. I was on the upper berth, and then my sister, Mama's, that Mohini Ben was on the another, and then down below Mama and my sister. But the moment we reached Mount Abu, what happened? Although we were traveling together till Mount Abu, but in the class, I had to sit down below, and Mama had to occupy the stage. So she occupied her own position. And that gave me one very good lesson, that in the confluence age, we all look alike, We all have common residence and everything, common food and everything. But the distinction will begin in the golden age. Baba and Mama will occupy the seat of world emperor and empress and all those things, and we will be. At that time, the distinction and all those things will begin. That was the first lesson that I learned. Second lesson was that by that time, when she was in Bombay for 4 months, I had that desire to have our exhibition. So Mama gave me permission that yes, you can have exhibition. And then Mama said, how much? What will be the budget? Then I realized that yes, everything has to be ultimately translated into money or money's worth. So I said, I don't know what would be the cost. So Mama said that if you don't know the cost, how can I give you green signal for an exhibition? You must tell me the cost or the budget. So I was just thinking, and then I just said 750 rupees. She said, yes, okay, 750 rupees, I sanctioned this 750 rupees. But then she had a foresight, and she said, if something more is required, then what will happen? Then again, I started thinking that if something more is required to be spent on first exhibition service, I said, okay, Mama, that I take care of that thing. It will not be a burden on the institution. Mama said, okay. So she was so much, she was concerned with the economics also. She was not extravagant, but she was, very much concerned with the economics of any activity also. And so in Bombay, after coming to Mount Abu, in the evening class, Mama came first and she conducted the class. And then after 3-4 days, I went back to Bombay. And then Mama came to Bombay also then for medical test because the doctor said that at the end of every 3 months, she should come for medical test. Then she came for 2-3 days and she went to some another place. And then she came to Bombay on 19th of December. And then by that time our first exhibition was inaugurated in Bombay. So she came and saw our first exhibition. And then she in the evening on that day conducted meeting of senior brothers and sisters because Baba had sent all the senior sisters and brothers of the Divine Family to Bombay for that first exhibition. And then in the evening, Mama had first meeting on the exhibition. And she asked everybody, what is your opinion about the exhibition services? Well, you have now everything, you know everything. But in those days, we were not knowing what will be the future of these exhibition services. And I still remember Jagdish Bhai's reply to Mama, because Mama asked everybody, what is your opinion about exhibition service? And Jagdish Bhai replied that up till now I was not having faith in Baba's statement that there will be queue to meet Baba from Mount Abu to Abu Road. But when he came to Bombay and saw that exhibition service, and there were big queue, 400, 500 people, they were waiting in the queue to see the exhibition. And so he said that now I have that firm conviction that there can be queue from not only from Mount Abu to Abu Road, but it can be queue from Mount Abu to Delhi or Mount Abu to Bombay also. So like that, you see, Mama gave green signal to Bombay exhibition and all those things. And then on 12th of, then Mama went to Bangalore. And on 12th of January, she was examined by the doctor. And then doctor said that she can come after 3 months. And so that was on 12th of April 1965. And so Mama went to Bangalore side. And then she came to Pune, where Dadi Janki was there. And then Pune people telephoned me that, Ramesh bhai, we would like to have Mama for one more week. I said, but then doctors have asked Mama to come on 12th of April for further checking at the end of every 3 months. So I told, I will let me ask the doctor, can she extend her stay by 7 days? And I talked with Dr. Master, that Mama's surgeon, and he said, okay, she can come on 19th for examination. And so on 18th of April, Mama came again to Bombay, again at my residence. And on 19th of April, 65, my sister, I was busy on that day, so my sister took Mama to the cancer hospital. And in the evening, when I came back from my office, I found that my sister was not having good mood. She was full of tension and all those things. So I took my sister to the balcony and asked my sister that, what do you think of the Mama's sickness? From your face, I can read that doctor is not happy with Mama's health. So my sister said, Ramesh, I would not like to tell you these things. I said, you must tell me these things. So I forced my sister, and she said that the doctor says that cancer is spreading like wildfire. From breast, it has started moving towards the lungs. And this is not good for our health. So my sister asked Dr. Master, what is the now duration of the life of the patient? And doctor said that 3 to 4 months maximum. And he prescribed that radiation treatment. In those days, till that time, chemotherapy and all those things were not invented. I'm talking to you of 1965. But radiation treatment was there. So he prescribed 20 sittings of radiation treatment. And so I used to bring daily Mama for the radiation treatment in the hospital. Radiation treatment will be there for 10 minutes and all those things. But slowly, but then, that was then on 22nd of April, that was the last day when Mama took class, gave Murli. Because then she started feeling that, you see, she gets pressure on her lungs. She could not speak. And doctors also said that she should not speak and over-exert. So on 22nd of April 65, that was the last Murli of Mama. And slowly, things, that means her health was worsening. We were witnessing that thing. And I was in close communication with Baba also. On 24th of April, I went to the residence of, no sorry, on 20th, next day only, on 20th only, I went to the residence of Shilendra, Dadi Shilendra, that she was in center. She was the younger sister of Didi Manmohini, and she was a trans messenger sister. So I went to her residence, and I told her that I want you to, I have got some urgent work with Avyakta Baba. In those days, Baba used to come in the bodies of other sisters also, not only in one messenger sister's body. And so I told her that you should go to Baba, and I want to discuss something with Baba. She said, you give me a message, I will go to Baba and reply you. I said, no, it is absolutely confidential. and I cannot share this message with you. You have to go to Baba and ask Baba. If Baba says that, okay, ask Ramesh to send message, then I will tell you. Otherwise, I understand the seriousness and I am sure Baba will come down. She said, Baba will not come like that. Baba is not so cheap. I said, I also know, I have got some knowledge. This is not a question of cheapness and all those things. This is a question of importance. And it is important that Baba should come and Baba will discuss. I am 100% sure. So she said, oh, you took this knowledge recently and I am right from 1937 and you are challenging me. I said, I am not challenging you, but I understand the seriousness of the situation. She said, okay, okay, I am going to Baba and look, Baba will send me back and you will have to share message with me and I will go and ask Baba about the message. I said, okay, if Baba tells me, I don't mind, I will tell you. And she went into trance and Avyakta Bab-Dada came down into her body. It was one-to-one meeting. Because Queen Mother, her mother and another sister staying there, they were all outside. We were locked up in a room and Baba came down. And then Baba told me, what is the message? What is the, why he has been called? I said, Baba, you know everything, but even then you want me to repeat that thing, and then I repeat what on 19th. This took place on 20th, just one day before. So I told what Dr. Paymaster had said. And I said that Dr. Paymaster has gone, is wrong. Our mama cannot leave this body in next 3 to 4 months. And I thought that Baba will agree with me that yes, mama will not leave her body in next 3 to 4 months. And Baba said, no, doctor is right. Well, today you can, you can not understand the impact of what Baba accepted, that doctor is right. And today I am also speaking with you wholeheartedly. But that was just like lightning striking me at that particular moment. And Baba said, that was final, that Mama will not be there for more than 3 to 4 months. And Baba said, yes, what doctor says is right. And then I started crying. I said, Baba, this is impossible. She will not leave the body like this. We cannot be left with, we cannot have, the institution cannot survive without Mama. And all those things, you see. And I still believe, now I can say with honor, great honor, that up till now, we have tears of love for Baba. And we wipe out our own tears. All of us must be having tears in your own eyes. And you wipe out your own tears, or somebody, your near one and dear one. But for half an hour or 45 minutes I was crying, and Baba used to wipe out my tears. Child, please calm down, like that. I said, no, Baba, you have to change drama. I will not accept this drama. So for 45 minutes or 1 hour, I was struggling with Baba, that Baba, you have to change this drama. Drama cannot be so cruel with our Mama. And Baba said, that is the destiny. I said, no, Baba, then what for you are? You must change this destiny. You are the supreme authority. You must change. So like that, you see, I am an advocate, lawyer also. So I went on arguing with Baba for more than 1 hour. But Baba will not budge an inch. And he said, this is the destiny, this is drama. He has to leave this body. So after 1 hour, I calmed down. And then I said, Baba, now what next? And that was another very terrible thing for me. He said, you write down all those things, what doctor has said, what I have said, on a piece of paper. I said, Baba, impossible. He said, you have to write. And then he said, you have to write and give this piece of paper with full details to Mama. I said, Baba, this is impossible. How can I write to Mama and say, Mama, you are going to die within the next 3 to 4 months. I cannot be so cruel to Mama. Can I? If anybody of you had been in my place, what would have been your reaction? Huh? What would have been your reaction? Would you have that much courage to write on a piece of paper that, yes, Mama, doctor has said and Baba has confirmed that you are going to live for next 3 to 4 months only. Can you have that courage? Just think of yourself in my place. So Baba, I said, Baba, I can't be so much cruel. And again, you see, tears started rolling, and Baba again started wiping out my tears. And Baba said that this is, you have to write, and you will write. Again, for half an hour, Baba was consoling me and all those things. And I said, Baba, don't be so much harsh with me. Let this duty go to somebody else. I will not write, and I will not give this piece of paper to Baba, to Mama. Then Baba said that you will have to write, not only write to Baba, Mama, but then put it in an envelope. On top of it, write for Brahma Baba only. And then put it in another envelope and send it to Baba, to Brahma Baba at Mount Abu. I said, that is again impossible. With great difficulty, I accepted that I will give this letter, I will write this information on a piece of paper and give it to Mama. But I cannot write and send it to Baba. How can I? With what face? Baba will say that, oh child, you could not take care of your mother. I had sent Mama to you with great belief and faith that you will be able to heal Mama. And then you are writing me this like this, that Mama is going to leave this body in 3 to 4 months' time. I said, Baba, this is impossible. Don't be so much harsh with me. Give this duty to anybody else. And Baba said, this is your duty, you will do it. This was another 1 hour went like that. And ultimately Baba said, okay, you have to write. Then Baba said, child, I will give you power and strength. You will write like this, and now henceforth from today, no tears will come in your eyes. I give you that much strength. I said, Baba, you are really great examiner and you are conducting my great test and examination. Baba said, but I am giving you my strength, no? You will not have tears till Mama leaves this body. So I was blessed with that spiritual strength. Baba went back, and then Baba said that don't give this information to anybody. Let this be secret information within you. I will not give this information to the messenger sister also. And so after 2.5 hours or 3 hours, I don't remember now, it went on after 2.5 hours or 3 hours. Baba went, and then the messenger sister came, and she saw my eyes, you see, swollen eyes. When you cry, your eyes are the reflection of your stage. So that sister said, oh Ramesh, you have cried. Why you were crying and weeping? You have still tears in your eyes. I said, they are the tears of good chance to meet Baba. Tears of pleasure, not of pain. And I said, you must have been informed by Baba. She said, no. She just came back and sent me back to the soul, to the world of reality. I don't know what happened. Then I said, I also can't tell you what has happened. I went back to my office, wrote on a full-scape paper what Dr. Paymaster had written, what Baba has said, what my stage was there, and all those things, you see. One full-scape paper, and then late in the night, I gave it to Mama. Well, it was a real difficult situation. And to tell, and to Mama to read it, that yes, you are going to leave this body in next 3 to 4 months. Well, if you can just imagine yourself in the place of Mama, and then you read that thing that yes, you are going to leave this body in next 3 to 4 months. What will be your reaction to when you receive that information that yes, you are going to leave this body? But I watched Mama and I observed Mama. Her face did not change at all. She just folded the paper and said, whatever that is in drama. And just she uttered this much only, whatever that is there in drama, let us face drama. And I told Mama that I have to send this to Mount Abu. She said, yes, you can inform Baba. And then um, things went on, and on 3rd of June, we took Mama to the doctor also, and doctor said that you can take this patient anywhere, and not in Bombay, anywhere, and let's it leave this body peacefully. So we booked ticket to Mount Abu. At that time, instead of me, brother Narayan, Brahma Baba's Lokik son, he traveled with Mama, my sister, and then that Mama and her, that Mohini, sister Mohini, she was taking care of Mama's health and all those things. So they came to Abu. And then after 6 or 7 days, my sister came back to Bombay. And she told me that her Mama's condition was slowly and slowly weakening. And then on that Thursday, when sister was going in trance, I sent that message to Baba through that sister that I have not demanded anything from you so far, but today I am demanding. And today I am demanding that I should remain present in the last cremation ceremony of Mama. So she said, Ramesh, what are you talking? You are talking something nonsense. I said, whether I am talking nonsense or something, I don't know. But I want to know, I want to take this blessing from Baba. Before that, when on 4th of June, Mama was leaving my residence, on that day I purchased one record. And I was with Mama in my room, in that Mama's room. Dadi Prakashmani and Dadi Brijendra were sitting outside. And I told both of them, you are not to come inside that room. You place this song twice. And I want to have exclusive yoga with Mama. So the moment I played that song, the song means that, oh, person who is going, let us hope you will be able to meet again. So Dadi Prakash Mani also told me, what is this nonsense, Ramesh? Why you are playing such a song? I said, Dadi, I know what is the future. I have to play this song. And for 6 minutes inside, Mama was having her hand like this, and I was having my hand on the hand of Mama with both my hands. And I had yoga with Mama for 6 minutes. And then on a wheelchair, we took Mama to the railway station. And that was the last time when the train flagged off from the Bombay railway station. That was the last time when I saw Mama alive. And then, you know, on 24th of June, what happened? At 8 o'clock, 8:15, Mama left this body. And then the first telephone was to us in Bombay by 8:30. I was at that time in the center. And then Dada Vishwakishore informed me that Mama has left the body. Then that sister realized that what message I had sent. We immediately tried to go to the railway station. But then some Maya came in between that it is impossible to go there. So Dadi Prakash Mani, brother Nirvair had gone to see them off at the railway station. I was to go to Bombay, from Bombay to Abu, but I could not reach there in time. So brother Nirvair, Dadi Prakashmani and one more sister, they left Ahmedabad, Bombay by train. Then we in the evening went to center again, informed everybody about the bad news. And then we decided to come next day morning by air to Ahmedabad, and then from there to Abu by partly by car and partly by train. We joined Mama, Dadi Prakash Mani and others in Mehsana station. In the meantime, at night time, you see, we had flowers and so many things, sandalwood and all those things. We collected so much of material. 5 of us came by air to Ahmedabad, and then from there, and then we saw Mamma's body in that crematorium at Mount Abu. And they were all waiting for us, and then we lit that fire, and then the mortal coil of the Mamma was no more. So this is the end of that great soul. Till in those days, we still believed that Mamma will come back to this divine family. And that was the story, that was the information, belief that till 71 July, we were thinking that Mamma will come in the new birth, new body, and take care of this institution. And then Baba gave Murli in July, or July, and that Mamma, we will not be able to see Mamma in this kalpa in the same form. I still remember we were at that time in Pittsburgh in USA, and that letter came, and then that was another shock to us that we will not be able to see Mamma in her new body in this divine family till the end of the cycle. So that was the curtain. But in subtle region, Mamma used to come to the various classes. She came to us in Bombay. Also, after leaving body, she used to come down into the bodies of many sisters and sisters, and give us class and all those things. Baba used to send, and so she visited so many centers in that subtle form, into the body of many messenger sisters, gave us class. And then when she came down in Bombay, she embraced me and said, Ramesh, thank you very much. You took great care of this body. I said, sorry, I am a failure. I could not take great care of you. And this is my misfortune, that I could not sustain the faith with which Baba has sent you to Bombay. Mamma said, no, that is the drama, and we all have to accept drama.